Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is a Mazda RX8 channel. My name is Serge and this is where I talk about Mazda RX8s. Look what I found, guys. I just removed this fuel tank lid, and looks like it hasn't been removed in a while. I actually disconnected this little tab here so I could actually remove that cover completely and get a closer look, because you might see me say in a video, I'm smelling fuel. I'm smelling fuel. I wasn't smelling that before, and I know I said this in my other video, and then I was like watching it and thinking I wasn't smelling fuel for a while. So now it's probably getting flooded. And I was. And this is what I'm smelling. There's fuel like literally dripping. So as I actually opened this up, this is actually right after completing that video and getting ready to go, and I'm thinking, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and remove this. Well, I just removed it, and then it was dripping, and guess what, it was dripping from this hose here. So from somewhere there, this is before me even touching it. So let me get the light in here. So anyways, guys, apparently, oh dude, it was not even on. This sucker was off. Wow. Like it was literally like just like off of there. There you go. Look at that. It's just pouring. So hopefully this will cause it not to pour. I just ripped my glove. But anyways, the idea here is to unplug the fuel pump. So I'm gonna go ahead and attempt the deflood procedure. I am so glad that I actually opened this up, because it wasn't even on properly. So it was leaking the whole entire time. I know there's a recall for this where they replaced the seal. But man, what if they're just not plugging in these lines? It looks like nobody ever been here before, guys. I mean, I literally peeled that thing like off of here. So hopefully when I clean this up, I'm not going to see any more leaks. And look how dirty it is back here. I mean, what does that tell you? It means things are leaking for a while. By the way, guys, I do have another fuel pump just in case, but I'm not replacing it just yet. I'm going to attempt to deflood the car and then just try to get it started. So let the deflooding begin. Okay, round one. Hey guys, the car spins so much quicker. I think everything that I've been doing definitely has helped. Now, of course, we got the fuel pump disconnected at the source. I also know that the pipe has been leaking. So hopefully it's actually going to be getting a proper amount of fuel. I'm also thinking, okay, couple things. That fuel line was not plugged in all the way. So does that mean it was actually not getting fuel? That could be. There's definitely that possibility. Now, this car actually only had half a fuel tank in here, and basically the way that it's tilted right now with it propped up, I'm not sure if any fuel was actually getting to where it's going. But even if it was probably not at the right pressure, because that pipe was like not even all the way tight. I really still don't think it's tight. Like, it's that thing is kind of like broken or something. Like, I don't think it has a really tight fit for the fuel pipe. But as I'm going to be cranking, I'm gonna actually get out and look at that fuel pipe and see if it's actually leaking at the time when I'm actually going to be, you know, plugged in to the fuel pump, just to make sure that it's actually not leaking. So it is good that it's open back there. But anyways, the car should be deflooded, and so I want to kind of like take a look at this and see if there's any detectable type of drops and stuff, because after starting it, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna see if it becomes any fresher than it is right now. So guys, I got another battery installed. Hopefully this battery has even more boost, and now it's now or never. I'm gonna just try to start and just keep cranking. All right, with clutch pushed in. Well, this battery does not sound better. I'm giving it 200 amps. It sounds weaker than what it was. Alright, that's like 40 seconds of cranking. Not a really good first crank. It appears to me that this battery might be weaker than the one that I currently had in there. You know, it is what it is. We're gonna keep trying. I'm gonna let the starter rest a little bit longer, and crank away. The reason that I was cranking for such a long time, I had some really good success with actually cranking it over for a very long time. And because these Mazda RX8s get flooded, I believe that it's kind of like a good idea to just, once you start cranking, just like don't let off, especially if it's already trying to start, because, you know, if you let off too soon, you just end up flooding it. That's all. Well, this is not good. This is all fresh. So I didn't have anybody recording this, because I was recording me trying to start it. And apparently this is what's going on. It's just leaking all the gas in here. It's all fresh. You could see it's glistering. So I did have a feeling that this pipe just doesn't have a good connector on it, and it's just leaking right there. Not really sure what I'm gonna do about this, but at least I know that it's here. I'm gonna have to sleep on it, and possibly whatever is holding it is either not that good, or I don't know, we're out. Maybe that's the recall. Never know. But obviously it's leaking fuel here, a lot of it. So guys, I'm gonna crank it over right now and see what's going on. Man, I wasn't actually able to see while I was cranking, because I just cannot twist my arm out that way, but I could see it's leaking mad. So I believe everything that I'm cranking is just basically just going to waste. It's not creating a really good seal. So I'm gonna have to think of a way to remedy that problem. And looks like that's going to be an idea for tomorrow, because if fuel is leaking out, I mean, how much fuel should really be leaking out, you know? I mean, it shouldn't be really like drinking it that much, even like when the car is running. So I think the car is getting very little fuel to no fuel. And it's not because of the fuel pump, it's just because it's getting leaked out right into the fuel tank here. But at least we know what's going on, you know? I'm gonna review the footage and give you guys a little bit more commentary. Guys, I looked at the footage, man, it looks crazy. I'm like telling myself, stop cranking. You know, but not really. I mean, I don't care that it's so much fuel is being wasted, but gosh, it is so much fuel that's being spilled out like that. That is so crazy. I've never seen that before. That's like literally like my first time seeing that. Man, like, I mean, it was going to the left and to the right. I mean, you guys could see in the video. Now what I want to do is I want to put up the camera again and crank it over, and this time I'm gonna see if I could somehow awkwardly get in there and actually look at it with my own eyes, because I want to see if it's coming from the pipe or from the like line fitting, if it's cracked or whatever. So I'm just gonna try to do that real quick. So I'm a little bit more zoomed in. I'm wondering if it's just a bad fitting over there, or if it's coming from the actual attachment. Okay, that's all I need. So guys, according to my eyes, like what I could see, it's almost like the leak is coming from the line towards the bottom. Like the line is cracked or something, but I haven't taken a look at it yet, so I really don't know. So now what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to pull off the line and I will see if that's exactly what's going on. Or it's just a loose fitting. So if there's a crack in a pipe, I mean, guys, how is the car supposed to start with that? Like, I just don't know. I mean, I think somebody was trying to fight this problem and they gave it all their all. I mean, the fact that it was low on fuel, that just tells me they were just, they were just like wrestling with it. Maybe it was full of fuel and they just gave up when it had about 6 gallons of fuel left, because that's how much it was left in there, because I poured another 10 and we were full on a 15.9 gallon tank. So, that being said, guys, wow, I think we're onto something. I found the problem. So I'm feeling a little bit proud of myself, pat on the back, that I actually did open it up. I don't know if this is going to solve the issue yet, but guys, I mean, if it's not getting fuel, how the heck is it supposed to get started? Because the car was like not reacting at all to anything. I mean, the tachometer gauge is not moving, nothing is moving, like it's just not happening. By the way, I want to see something else. So it's leaking right now because the fuel pump is on. Let's take a closer look. I think I could hear the pump. I mean, at this point, I would really need somebody. All right, that's better. So I believe my pump is on, and that kind of thing, and it was actually leaking a little bit, but the key's turned to the second position, so it's not leaking right now. But you could see, I guess, some of it, the remnants of it, is just kind of like leaking into that galley there. No wonder I was smelling diesel. I mean, gas. I deal with too many diesels, thinking everything's diesel. But anyways, I'm gonna check that pipe out. I'm gonna disconnect it. All right, guys. Now I'm over here in the back. And let's observe this. I'm gonna twist the key back. And yeah, guys, I could see the problem. Every time I turned the pump on, I could see it straight up leaking from the bottom of this area. So it's probably not a good fit right there. I mean, I don't know if I could, do anything about it. Okay, so what do we have here? These gloves are like horrible. So this is a lock. Does not appear to be broken. Here's another piece to it. So it's still leaking. So it's still leaking because I have a full tank and the car is sitting like it is. But I need to go ahead and inspect the line, see if I see anything. It does not appear to have any cracks. Seems like there's a seal inside. Not sure which way that's supposed to be facing. Never had to deal with this before. Actually, that's quite easy. It only feels like it goes in one way, like this. So that feels like I got it good and tight in there. Like I really felt that. So I'm not sure though. Seems like there is a little bevel where it locks in. But anyways, before I lock it in, I want to see if that's gonna leak any more diesel. Let me know, guess. Yeah, that's still leaking gas. Well, anyways, guys, I think there's the problem. This is why the vehicle does not start. Let me know in the comments below if you thinking that this is the problem as well. So anyways, guys, tomorrow I'm going to come back and I'm gonna fix this using a normal fuel line and some crimps. I'm gonna have to basically make my own little method and hopefully it works. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.